Ahoi dalmatians, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance II. So we finally got our plague mask. We've did a lot of stuff. We brought them crayfish, which I didn't even need to because I got this fucker his spectacles. But I guess double the amount, right? And we are now trying to get into the crypt. At least it's nighttime right now, so that's worth something. What I will try to do is I will try to sneak here. And I will try to lockpick the church from the side.
What? You can't be here.
That worked wonderful. That worked wonderful. We're already starting off great.
I hope this works.
Yay! Woo! We are already starting off great! I need help searching. Searching for what? I'm from Germany, Jeremy.
Christ, what now?
And when you see that face of you get angrier, we are good now. Want to go to Berlin? They have nice clubs? Then go. So I am wearing my... I'm not wearing my playgood. Now I'm wearing my playgood.
Eh?
Well, I guess I almost broke my bones. Doesn't really matter. I'm in there. It's all that counts. Sick of it. Thank you, Azan. Can talk to the NPC at the gate to get the key to the monastery. I don't think I can. I think I'm not allowed there. So...
Let's hope the mask does the trick. A map of the underground. They were robbing the graves. A drawing of some kind of cross. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, rotting corpses. Hey? What's this?
They locked me in. Well, motherfuckers, I can easily open it up. I'm a master lockpicker, you fucking asshats. Thought so. Muchachos.
You must have it on him. You must. Hey, what the?
You're the one who locked me in there?
How did you get out?
Why the fuck did you do that? Wait, you're the foreman, aren't you?
Shut up. You found Bavo, didn't you?
Hand it over.
What do you want from me?
What the hell are you on about? What do you want from me?
You know what I'm on about, Kavar. And I know he's here somewhere. Boslav Bavo.
Calm down and drop the weapon, or I'll report you to the abbot.
And how would you do that? You're not getting out of here alive. I'll rip it out of your cold, dead hands when I'm done with you. It'll look like an accident. You weren't supposed to be here. We tried to stop you. But it's high, and you broke your neck.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Who's this Bavor, anyway?
That doesn't matter anymore. Or anything else. Die!
Fine.
You guys are idiots. Just for your information. Have fun dying.
I need to get back to Albig.
Idiots. What do you mean, steal? Playboy, how are you doing? What's your favorite game? I think Cyberpunk 2077. I love the look of the mask, but the visibility stats are bad. Makes no sense because it's a black hooded mask. Or are they bad? I don't get why this counts as stealing. They literally attacked me. The X is pretty strong. I didn't even think it is, to be honest. How would you... Oh, I could have gone out like there. Okay, interesting. Just according to your treasure, you plenty. Idiots. Hi Ruby, how you doing? Got so lost in a crypt for a hot minute, really?
Hey, get out of here.
It seems I've got a bit lost. Just take me away.
Didn't even see that
Come
dude.
on, then. And be more careful next time.
Sure. Gave me a shortcut now anyway. Thanks for that. How are you doing, Ruby? Full of food? What did you eat? Went to a baby shower party in the morning and we had lots of Indian food. Ooh. Oh. Huh?
Christ, Albig. What
Okay.
happened? Are you alright?
I am, yes. But it looks like we've been robbed.
Why? And who did it, for Christ's sake?
Gentlemen, please. Keep it down. You're disturbing the patients. For God's sake. What happened here? What a mess.
And what do you think? Someone was clearly looking for something.
But there's nothing of value here.
Well, actually...
Albig! You brought them here What were you thinking?
And was I supposed to leave them unsupervised?
And? Were they stolen?
Don't tell me
Thank the
there's
Lord,
more
no.
stealth, please.
I still had them on me.
Ah, please. An old colleague of mine is going to be a father in 2 months. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Just started Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 playthrough because of the next gen update. Nice. Yeah, I finished it and the next gen update, funnily enough, came like a week after.
Can someone tell me what exactly was nearly stolen?
As you know, Henry, I spend a good part of my life at King Wenceslas's court, tending to his health. Thanks to that, I learned much about his private life, what ailed him, how and when he got injured, and what treatments I used. I recorded all my findings and methods, partly in case anyone cast doubts on them, and partly for others to copy, if necessary. If these detailed records were to fall into the wrong hands, I dare not imagine the consequences.
Plenty of folk would pay handsomely for them.
Or tried to steal them for that very reason.
It's going to be a baby boy. Nice, do they already have a name? Same, but I messed up the Woman's Lot DLC, so I wanted to redo that. Fuck the Woman's Lot DLC. Also so fucking annoying. Hi Jake, how are you doing?
Who could have got in and made such a mess?
I was busy tending the sick. I noticed nothing.
Nor did I, I'm afraid. There's work here for 3 more physicians.
That actually made it quite easy for the culprit.
But we still don't know who to suspect.
Surely you realize the abbot himself might be interested in those records.
Father Yan? Nonsense. We've known each other for years.
Not quite well enough. When he heard you were coming, he was pressing me to persuade you to let him read them.
But that's out of the question. Absolutely not.
That's exactly what I told him. The look on his face. If looks could kill, I'd be dead.
How did he even hear about them?
Their existence is no secret. Even King Sigismund mentioned them to me once or twice. And if he ever said anything in front of the abbot...
And the thief waited until the monastery was closed?
So, Albic isn't leaving. Even if he wanted to.
Let's not jump to conclusions. And don't start pointing fingers. Henry, go and ask Brother Benedict and Dinesh in the infirmary if they noticed anything. Maybe we'll get lucky.
All right, then. I'll return to my patients and pretend nothing's amiss. No need to alarm them over this.
I don't trust Zechariah
Agreed.
still. Oh, that's an interesting tradition, Obi. Never heard of something like that before. What did you eat today? So far, nothing.
Good day. What do you need?
Are you gonna be playing Resident Evil 9? Maybe. I was thinking that maybe, like, in the month of October, we're going to make, like, horror streams in preparation for, Halloween? But I'm not sure if I can do that, because I'm a huge scaredy cat.
How did you get to the monastery?
Well, I walked. Or do you mean why I entered the abbey?
I'm more interested in that.
Very well. My parents are long dead, but I have 3 older brothers as well as 2 sisters. That is, I had 3, but one of them didn't live to see her first birthday. Nonetheless, I was born 6th. You see, I'm not a fighter, so I didn't join the army, and after paying for my sister's weddings, I couldn't afford to go to university.
So you had no choice?
Something like that. But I'm happy to be here. In just under 2 years, I've learnt many things. Perhaps the Lord will provide, and one day I'll be in charge of the entire hospital.
German hospital is asking for a name right after birth. You can, from what I know, though, wait a little bit until you put it in. I protect you in spirit, thank you.
What did you do before you joined the abbey?
When my parents were still alive, I cared for them. And when they died, I started my postulancy.
Were you with them until they died?
So you were with your parents until they...
Until they died. It was... really challenging for me. But I feel it helped me discover my calling.
Caring for the sick, you mean?
Yes,
Why do you work at the infirmary, of all places?
it's my divine calling.
What do you mean, divine calling?
The Lord chose me to become a healer, but he allowed me to learn through life and discover things for myself.
How did you discover you were supposed to become a healer?
I came to realize diseases don't cause me fear or aversion, or compassion for that matter.
But isn't that natural? When you see someone suffering, you shouldn't just be completely indifferent.
Imagine you have a stoneworker with a crushed foot come in, bones poking out and bleeding like a stuck pig. Is it better to comfort him, or to decide in time that he'll probably lose the foot anyway, tourniquet the wound, and go and get a saw?
Hi Bentley, how are you doing? India, you have like 2 weeks or to a month for deciding. Really? Do you have wings? Yes. Hi Maud, how are you doing? How is Germany over there? I'm half German, half Italian, so I'm just curious. What do you mean? How it is?
It sounds like you're in the right place then.
I'm glad you think so. And between us, so do I.
Are you happy living in an abbey?
How's life in the Abbey?
You're expecting me to complain, aren't you? I'm perfectly happy with a routine life. You eat from the same bowls at the same table every morning. Prayer is at the same time every day.
Sorry.
And I fall asleep in the same bed every night. What more could you want?
If I ever need my wounds treated, can I come to you?
Of course. It's my job after all. I'm here most days, so you know where to find me.
I think...
Is that so?
God be with you.
Did he literally just say he's not healing me? Okay, fucker. Did I not got some skills, or did I only got skills when I fucked it up? Apparently only when I fucked it up, huh?
Did you notice...
One of the sick men has been throwing up constantly, and I suspect another one's faking it to skip work.
No, I need to know if anyone's been nosing around our room.
I spent most of my time with the vomiting one, or out in the yard scrubbing his bedding. I didn't see anyone.
Hi Bulbai, how are you doing?
I understand. Even so, thanks for your help.
Oh, it's nothing.
God be with you.
Did you see anyone go in or out of our room?
I'm not sure. I think I saw a monk go in. I couldn't say who.
A monk? You mean Benedict?
No, it wasn't him. But hard to say. Damn it, why do they all look the same in here?
There.
It's not exactly helpful, I know. Any idea when that was?
Roughly an hour ago? Maybe 2. Has something happened?
Damn it. Never mind. Better if you ask Zacharias.
Zacharias.
I spoke with Benedict and Dennis. Neither noticed a thing.
Is that true?
I thought as much. We've all
Dennis
had our
did
hands
see
full
something,
here.
huh?
So, we still know nothing.
I might have something, but I'm not sure yet how it ties to those records.
What do you mean?
I went down to the crypt, and I found open tombs and rotting corpses.
Good God!
No sign of a mass grave, though. Just individual tombs.
That's both good and bad news. At least we can now rule out the plague. But if the workers caught something from the air around those tombs, then anyone else could catch it too. Why did they even open them?
They were probably looking for something inside. I found this sketch.
That looks like the emblem of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. But why would they look for it among deceased abbots? Even putting aside that it's sacrilege, I don't see the connection.
Nor do I. But there must be one, because they locked me in the crypt over it.
What?
He was the workers' foreman. He kept going on about some Bavor. He must have thought I'd found whatever they were after. I tried explaining I hadn't the faintest idea what he meant, but he went completely mad. In the end, he came at me.
And?
Well, I had to defend myself. God rest his soul.
I'm at my wit's end. Under normal circumstances, I'd report it, but maybe we'd better keep all this to ourselves. For now, at least. That Bavor fellow, the name means nothing to me, but I'd suggest mentioning it to Librarian Crispin. With luck, he'll find something in the archives that sheds some light on how it all connects to those open tombs. But best do it tomorrow. This evening's been more than enough. One adventure a day is plenty.
Agreed. Let's clear up the room, then sleep.
We'll be wiser come morning.
What kind of game is this? This is Kingdom Come Deliverance II, and hi Ben, how are you doing? Just finished oiling my new 2 tables. Oh, that sounds great.
Yapping beast. Kick its ass. You stop that for Christ. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, I did not think that he was trying to help him. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that he was trying to get in there.
Good morning, everyone. I trust you've had a decent sleep. The sick are waiting, and being tired doesn't excuse us from our duties.
All right, give me a moment. Then we'll go and check on the patients. And where's Benedict, anyway?
If I may, gentlemen. Haven't you heard? There was a fire here last night.
A fire? Here at the monastery?
The small shed by the mill house burned down, but it was probably just an unfortunate accident. Thank the Lord it's all over now.
And no one was hurt?
Well, that's the thing.
Oh no.
No one burned, but there were 2 men in the shed. Or rather, 2 bodies.
Bodies? Whose were
Oh
they,
wait,
for
did you
God's
pull
sake?
them out?
That... I don't know, sir.
Yeah, so apparently you took them out, yeah. Do you trust the guy in green? No. I don't trust Zacharias. What kind of game is it? Like an RPG? Yes. Is this still part of the Forge DLC? No, this is the Monastery DLC, Ecclesia Mysteria, or something like Mystery Ecclesia, or something like that.
And how do you know they didn't die in the flames? Just because they weren't burnt to cinders doesn't prove anything.
I didn't see them, but they said there were no burns, and it didn't look like they'd suffocated either.
So, how did they end up there? What killed them? Didn't anyone tell you about them?
They were sent to be washed, but the washers noticed, signs.
Who found them? And how did he get them out?
Elijah, one of the lay brothers. He ran into the flames thinking he could save them, but they were already dead.
Very good
And
guy,
what was
by
he
the
doing
way.
outside in the middle of the night? You don't suppose he had something to do with it?
He's never been any trouble. There's no reason to suspect him.
How do you know about these signs? Did someone examine them?
No, they were only to be washed, but when the signs of illness were spotted, the abbot ordered them locked away in the hops store, Ludolf promised he'd send one of his men to guard the door. No one is to go near them.
That was highly irresponsible. Someone needs to examine them thoroughly. We can't afford uncertainty.
You want to bring them to the infirmary with the others? No. No, let them stay locked away somewhere separate.
Are you afraid the other sick might get even worse? At least we could have them all in one place.
Was anyone else there besides Elijah?
No, or at least no one I know of. I'll leave you to it now. If you need me, I'll be with the sick.
I'm going to. Disease? Fire? What next? A swarm of locusts?
I don't like him.
First they ransacked my room, now this. I don't like it one bit.
Do you think the fire's got anything to do with what they were after in your chambers?
Who knows?
Obviously.
I feel like someone wants us gone.
Exactly.
And they're trying to frighten us into leaving.
All the more reason to get to the bottom of this.
But I can hardly go poking around myself to find out what really happened.
Don't worry. That's what I'm here for.
Is it?
Well, maybe Zacharias was right after all.
I don't
You
want to
never know
go
when a maid
sneaking
like that
anymore.
might come
I'm
in
over it. I'm so over it.
So, what's your plan?
Quite a few things, actually. I'll take a look around the burned-down shed. There might still be some clues.
Good idea. It might have just been an accident, but it won't hurt to make sure.
I should probably speak with the lay brother who pulled the bodies out of the flames.
Elijah, right? But be gentle. No one should have to go through what he did last night.
What about the corpses? You said you wanted to examine them.
And that's what I'll do. We can't afford doubts when there's a deadly illness spreading.
But Benedict said the abbot forbade it, and that one of the knights is watching over them.
If he's got any sense at all, he'll understand this is serious. A proper diagnosis is key to the next step.
Someone searched our room just a while ago. And who knows what they'd do if they caught you wandering around alone. I won't have that on my conscience. Better you stay here, and I'll sort it somehow.
So what you're saying is, use an unorthodox approach.
Well, I'm no physician like you, but I've learned a lot about the illness. I could say I'm your apprentice.
That won't be enough.
Then I'll explain to him the same way you did to me. We need to examine them and find out what was wrong with them, or we'll never get anywhere with treatment.
That's probably best. But you must examine them thoroughly. And don't be repulsed.
So, what exactly should I be looking for?
Anything unusual. You know well the symptoms the sick here have, but a keen eye may spot other signs
Do you prefer swords
too.
or long
If
swords?
you're not
Swords.
sure, just
Swords,
try
swords.
to remember what you saw. If you describe it to me later, I should be able to identify it.
I can't think of anything else.
Nor can I. Well then, best of luck.
Toodaloo! To dust you shan't return. Inspect the recovered bodies, such as scene of the fire, question the witness of the fire. Yay, more sneaking! Isn't that great? Isn't that lovely? Hi, Apple! How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Can't complain, hope everything is well here. I'm okay. kitty cat.
Kitty. Kitty.
I'm looking for Boleslav Barbor.
I'm investigating the source of that illness that's been spreading around here. And I could use your learned knowledge.
I'm listening.
I came across a rather peculiar name. Boleslav Bavor. Does that ring a bell? Are there any records on him, perhaps?
Boleslav Bavor? I know that name. Long ago, just after taking my vows, I briefly looked into his legacy. There was some connection to the monastery crypt, if I recall.
Really? Because I actually came across it in the crypt.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, I ran into some laborers down there. From what I gathered, they were trying to rob some of the graves. And they were looking for Bavor, or something connected to him.
By Christ, they were after the relic.
What are you talking about? What relic?
There's a possibility that Bavor was buried here along with a certain relic. That's what got me interested back then.
What kind of relic?
What sort of relic are we talking about?
I don't know exactly, but certainly something very rare. I believe it's linked to Jesus Christ himself.
This looks
but
like my
I can't
cat.
tell you for sure right now.
Then you have a very pretty cat.
It's been many years. And even back then, I never found anything substantial apart from Bavor's records of his travels. In the end, I concluded that the whole tale of the relic was likely just Bavor's own fabrication.
Oh, that's a shame. It was just starting to get interesting. Still, I'd very much like to have a look at the travel
Hi,
records.
Tommy. How are you doing?
Just in case.
I'd be glad to show them to you, to examine. But first, we must report those vile thieves to the abbot.
You're right. The abbot ought to be told, but it's probably not wise to burden him with it now. Right now, we need to deal with the illness. Once things have settled down, we can make sure those thieves get what they deserve. Besides, we've got almost no proof yet. If I manage to investigate the matter of Bavor more thoroughly, I might stumble on something.
Still, it's a serious thing. We mustn't wait too long.
Of course. Once I've gathered the evidence, I'll explain everything to the abbot straight away. And now I'd like to take a proper look at Bavor's travel records.
Of course. Give me a few moments. I'll find them for you.
Are you
And I
okay,
believe
Tommy?
Bavor's name also appeared in some old accounts. I'll try to track those down too. Here you go. Bavor's travel records about his journey through the Holy Land.
Ah. It really says here that he acquired a holy relic. Let's see how it continues. According to the journal, Bavor had himself buried here with his holy treasure. That sounds pretty clear. Let's see what the accounts say. So Bavor gave the monastery a generous donation and paid for a chapel mural painting. And still, despite all the records and mentions, Crispin had his doubts. Why?
Hi, Quadarian. Hello, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. How's the Mysterious Ecclesia treating you? Has it been fun? No. I hate it. Hi, Sheena. How are you doing? Hope you're great. Nope, nope, nope. I have 2 dogs and 1 cat. Her name's Mitchell. Aww, I love cats. I love animals. They're great. Shot, you can break down the monastery DLC in 3 words. Sneaking, talking, lift all secrets. And sneaking is the worst. Doing well this morning, just
read the
woke up,
journal?
honestly nice.
A lovely tale. It really brought the Holy Land to life.
And?
And it says the relic Bavor acquired was a splinter from the true cross of Christ.
Holy Virgin! Such a sacred treasure!
And according to the book, Sir Boleslav was to be buried with the relic in the monastery crypt.
So it says in the book. I also found my old notes and remembered how it all went back then. I too searched for Bavor's grave. I even dared venture into the crypt, but despite all my efforts, I never found it.
How is that even possible? A grave can't just disappear.
Quite frankly, I don't know. And I didn't know then either. Once I was convinced none of the graves belonged to Bavor, I laid the matter before the abbot, but not our father Jan. This was over 20 years ago when Abbot Vitus held office. May the Lord grant him eternal peace. Together we came to the conclusion that Bavor's tale was likely at least partly, perhaps entirely, made up.
Why would it be made up? Surely Sir Boleslav wouldn't lie about something so serious.
The book's one thing, but there's not a single other mention anywhere. The grave's missing, the relics nowhere to be found. Can you think of another explanation, then?
I've got myself Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 because of you. It was on sale on Xbox. I haven't started it yet. Have you played the second one? You're not playing Resident Evil 9? This is Resident Evil 9, as you can see.
The account books mention that Bavor had a sarcophagus made at his own expense.
That's possible. Does it mean anything?
If he paid for it himself, there had to be a reason. Masonry work like that is no small matter. And it's odd, isn't it? He sorted it all out in detail with the monastery to have his tomb here. Then he wasn't even buried here.
You're right. I never made that connection before.
Yeah, it's a new DLC, Resident Evil 9 Monastery.
And then there's the relic.
With Henry as main
If Bavor had
protagonist.
just wanted to raise his reputation with a good story, why claim to have gained something so rare?
Perhaps out of vanity? There's no shortage of that among the nobility.
But his tale's already heroic enough without it. Making up a relic would only draw unwanted attention.
That's a good point. It'd be too risky.
But why would Bavor do that? What would he gain by deceiving everyone here?
If memory serves, he had some disputes over property. Maybe he wanted to improve his reputation.
Well, that's mentioned in the text. But lies wouldn't have helped him. Quite the opposite, if he'd been found out.
You'd be surprised how short-sighted some folk can be. But I agree. Something about it doesn't sit right.
Bye, Ruby. Take care. Be prepared for a very fun game. Oh, the first one isn't... The first one has a very high anger point, in my opinion. First, I've had to prepare myself for a very long and confusing game. Like, don't get me wrong, I've watched the stream, so I know what I'm up to, but I also know that Fallout and Skyrim are great games, and yet I've never finished any of them, even though I gave them a several try. Ooh, then I don't know if you will ever finish Kingdom Come. I couldn't see that you like the color black. It's my favorite color too. My favorite color is purple.
And what about the mural mentioned in the accounts? Does it really exist?
Yes, it's in one of the chapel naves. It depicts several scenes from Bavor's alleged adventures.
Well, then that proves Bavor's story wasn't just made up. Surely the abbot back then wouldn't have approved such a mural in the main church if he hadn't believed it was true.
If the former abbot believed Bavor wasn't a liar, but a real hero of the Holy Land, I'll believe him too.
All the more reason I want to see it for myself.
No harm in trying. At the very least, it's a fine piece of work.
Hi, Dober.
Bavor mentions in his journal that he received a great fortune from the King of Cyprus, and the account records say he gave a generous donation to the monastery. Do you think that was made up too?
They confirm at best that Bavor had wealth, not where it came from. According to the late Abbot Vitus, he might have gained that fortune by plundering or as spoils of war, and the tale of the Holy Land was just a cover to mask the dishonorable origin of his riches.
Well, I've never been to the Holy Land, but I've seen plenty of wrongdoings, even here in Bohemia. And if Bavor really wanted to cover up how he got his coin, he could have built a village, built a fortress, or who knows, bought up a mine. He could have done any number of smarter things than spinning a tale about a heroic journey halfway across the world, don't you think?
I'm no expert in fraud, but yes, he chose a rather complicated cover-up, if that's what it was.
Did we finish the Ranger part? Are we still there? We still have to sneak. So...
The crypt has a hidden side chamber, you know.
Excuse me? What chamber?
It had been walled up. In one part of the crypt, the masonry was loose, so I managed to get inside.
I've never heard of anything like that. Perhaps even Abbot Vitus didn't know of it.
I'd say the abbot would definitely have known about something like that. He just didn't tell you. Maybe on purpose.
Where are you going with this?
Nah, I'm not sure. Just thinking out loud, really. Don't you think this whole thing is a bit too complicated? Every explanation for why Bavor would lie seems more convoluted than just acknowledging it's true.
Listening to you now, it's like hearing my younger self. And I sound exactly like Abbot Vitus. His view was that Bavor's story was fiction. He told me I'd be better off letting it go.
What exactly did he say?
That I should stop chasing old crusaders and focus on real, meaningful work.
Why didn't you stand your ground?
I couldn't argue with the abbot. What he said went. And I was just a lowly monk, barely past my vows. I had to obey. In time, I learned to let some things lie. Those who dig too deep may uncover what they'd rather not.
I'm not blaming you. But I think it's time we reopened that old inquiry of yours and saw it through. And maybe we'll finally unravel Bavor's mystery together.
If that relic really does exist, and it surfaced now, it'd surely be a sign from the Lord, a sign of hope in these desperate times.
Don't get ahead of yourself. We've not even found Bavor's tomb. Without it, we're stuck.
But you spoke of that hidden chamber in the crypt. If there's any clue, it'll be in there. Take this and study it closely. It's a drawing of Bavor's family coat of arms I came across years ago. According to this, you'll know if it's truly the grave of Sir Boleslav. Yes, the mural in the chapel, paid for by Bavor himself, also bears his coat of arms.
Those workers, if they really were after Bavor, they only had a drawing of the Jerusalem cross. But if he was buried under his family crest, no wonder they opened the wrong graves.
Yes, that could be it. Study that sketch well, so you won't make the same mistake.
Thank you. I'll head off at once.
Just be careful, please. You know the abbot's orders, the disease, all this misfortune.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Hi,
And
Nerf.
in
How
the
you
crypt,
doing?
show respect to the eternal rest of those buried there, especially now, with death haunting the monastery.
Too much fucking talking. That's typical for the game. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Thank you, Star. This is more yapping than Witcher 3. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to go in there again? Checking for stuff that's less visible. Did you build the plague, Dr. Morsk, or did I miss it? I've built it, yeah. Did it save? How much saver schnapps do I even still have? I'm saving so often in here, but to be honest, in this DLC, what do you want me to do, brother? Brethren! What do you want me to do? But I just hate sneaking. Okay, now that you see it, when you said earlier you will not play it. I didn't want to play the Forge DLC. Now I regret my decision though, and I also definitely wouldn't have played this one. Hi Serki, how are you doing? Is it at least good? I've never played this one. No, it sucks. It's the most annoying thing ever. Like, no joke. I've almost rage quitted 3 times.
What's it like down there? What's that? I must be mad. What?
Dude, that's completely the wrong direction.
What?
The mission is, I think, in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and I hated it. Yeah. How long did you listen to the monk who tells you bad jokes in the hidden room? I listened to every single joke. Okay.
Abbot Uldericus. But no sign of Bavor.
No, wait, I need I need to be inside, please.
Abbot Vitus. Crispin mentioned him. Let's hope he forgives us for digging into Bavor's story again. This must have been some night. There's a cross above his head, but a rose in the crest, and I'm looking for an arrow. Ugh. Best not tarry here too long, unless I want to end up in the infirmary as well.
Oh wait, do I need my... I could...
Oh. Good thing I've got the hood. Sarcophagus of a nobleman, disturbed by those workers. Most likely because of the large cross. But Bavor ought to be buried under an arrow crest. Some past abbot's tomb. Maybe even Heinrich. Nice.
What is this that I have now? Disease symptoms. Oh great. Cool. Just because I didn't put on the hood.
Looks more like an abbot's tomb from the carving. Good thing. I'll be shifting that rubble for days on my own.
How can I cure the illness?
This one's rather worn down. But I think I can make out the abbot's symbol.
Can't. Okay, tell me, what do I need to do? Well, what does this lead me to if I have the illness? Shall I reload or not? Please tell me now before I continue with the graves here.
Bavor's crest. So it's true.
Reload? Okay. Thank you. I would go find a wine cellar and stay there. I definitely will be in a monastery. I wish I could commit to anything like a game you don't like. I'm in awe. It's the thing, the game was fun before that shit happened, but when this stuff happened, then it was really annoying, you know? This is just a very annoying area to be in, which makes this, in my opinion, even more frustrating because I hate when games are really good, but then there are just areas or passages in there that are really, really bad.
Hey, what are you wandering around here for?
How was I able to go down there last time without being seen, and now he saw me? The last time I was able to go down there without any problems. Isn't this great? I'm already enjoying it a lot. What graphics card are you using? You can put exclamation mark PC in the chat to get all my PC stats. Stealth during the day and crayfish mission are the worst. I agree. So looks like Kaya Moran from The Witcher. Guess he learned from his mistake, yeah. Oh, see, for example, I love the Mass Effect mining missions. So, will you be moving? Because when you'll be moving, yeah. Yeah, but I really like the Mass Effect missions. Okay, then let's
Crozier
be
and
quick.
Niter.
We already
The
had all
Abbot's
that
tomb.
talk.
This must have been some knight. There's a cross above his head, but a rose in the crest.
Some people love Death
looking
Stranding,
for an
delivering
arrow.
boxes all day, others can't stand it. I finally enough have
Abbot
Death Stranding
Dedicus.
on my next game list.
No sign of Bavor.
You just see Brad casually just sit on a box in a catacomb? Could be.
Good thing I've got the hood. Sarcophagus of a nobleman, disturbed by those workers. Most likely because of the large cross. But Bavor ought to be buried under an arrow crest. Some past abbot's tomb. Maybe even Heinrich. Nice. Looks more like an abbot's tomb from the carving. Good thing. I'll be shifting that rubble for days on my own.
Hi Nick, hello, how you doing? I don't know what the vibe is, but it's definitely one. Death Stranding is a vibe. You don't know the vibe, but you're still feeling it. I love that. Wish sleeping notes were a thing in this game. There more or less
This one's
are
rather
things that I
worn
could do.
down. I think I can make out the abbot's symbol. Bavor's crest. So it's true. What? That's not Bavor. I need to tell Crispin.
This opened. This wasn't open before. This was not open before. Good to know. Can take shortcuts, you know. I would always check if they don't have gold and silver rings. For what?
Who's there? Get out of here!
My favorite game like that is Hard Spaceship Breaker ripping apart starships. That's why I said that we raid it. Sounds fun. So I would need to find the mural. The problem is I have no idea when he's patrolling up there. So maybe it makes more sense to go around and then go back in. I think that was a good decision of me. I have been down there. Down where? Oh, was it Chocobo grave robbing? I see. Oops.
Huh? What? Hey, did something happen?
Wait, how did they now see me? Okay, I might just continue, see where exactly the mural is, and then I will reload.
Someone attacked me.
But where exactly is that?
I can't remember a thing.
Is this supposed to be the mural?
I'm on the way.
What is supposed to be the mural? Is it also down there? And I've just missed it, or?
I
Hi,
believe in
Tinchan,
God,
how are you
the
doing?
Father Almighty.
So here you are. Now I've got you.
So is it somewhere here?
Well,
It is one of those rules walls you can pray more on the left side. Okay. Which one of those is it, though? I don't want to pray right now. I want to know which one it is.
I believe in...
Oh, here.
holy relics hidden in barrels of olives. Just like he wrote in his travel records. And the attack by Mamluk bandits. No doubt Bavor had courage aplenty. The start of Bavor's journey. That's probably Venice and Jerusalem.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab yourself something to
King
eat,
of
something to drink,
Cyprus,
make yourself comfortable. I
Knight
hope you enjoy the
Bavor
stream. How are you
and his
doing?
relic, though that shield looks a bit different than the one in Crispin's sketch. Almost the same, only on the mural it's got that inner scutcheon added. They gave a lot of space to Bavor's crest and his elevation. Likely at the knight's own request, and the crest's all in one, with an angel and the relic. That must mean something.
visitation reports.
Brother Crispin?
Henry, I searched through the archives again to see if I might still find something on Bavor, but so far nothing. And your search in the crypt? Did you dare go down there?
I dared. And more than that, I truly did find Bavor's sarcophagus in the hidden chamber.
By all the saints? And the relic? Was it there?
No. I was hoping, but I don't think it's that simple. There's a sarcophagus with Bavor's crest, but Bavor isn't the one lying in it.
What? You?
I had to know. Judging by the robes, I'd say it's an abbot or some other high-ranking cleric.
Good lord, that's truly strange.
I swear it's true. But now I haven't the faintest idea what to do next.
How do they know
I was
that's Henry?
kinda hoping you might come up with an explanation. That chamber looked untouched for years.
Explanations do come to mind, but they're purely speculation. It's possible Bavor was never buried here at all. Or perhaps his grave was moved.
What do you mean, not buried here? Everything points to it.
Until we find the body, we can't be certain. The travel records, the accounts, all point to the intent, but not its fulfillment.
There was his coat of arms on the bottom of the sarcophagus.
Yes, which would support my second theory that his remains were moved.
But why would anyone move him? Isn't that against God's will or something?
There are reasons for it. They're internal matters of the monastery. I shouldn't be discussing them with a layman.
Oh, come on, Crispin. We're searching for Bavor together. Surely you can make an exception. Just forget for a moment I'm not a monk like you, and tell me what you know. Please.
Oh, very well. Since you're so insistent, to be laid to rest in the monastery crypt near the altar is the best one can hope for the soul of the departed. Normally such places are reserved for abbots, but this privilege can be granted to others in rare cases.
Jesus, Nank Burrow's haircut kind of looking like the Batman symbol, and it's distracting me.
That would explain why Bavor might be buried there, not why he isn't.
I'm getting to that. A place of such honor may be given for great deeds, or a truly generous donation. But if the person has been dead for a long time, and has no surviving kin to speak for him, then it's possible the body may be moved, to make way for a deceased abbot, or a potential new benefactor.
I'm just curious if there's an option to kill everyone in this mission and finish it this way. Sure, I bet.
It's dreadful. It's just plain profiteering.
I agree. But as someone once said, in a land of merchants, it's no easy task to tend the
now
Lord's
I see
house.
the symbol too.
Still, the deceased isn't simply tossed aside. He's respectfully moved to another resting place, just not as prestigious.
Right. Well, that brings us back to the question. So where could they have moved Bavor to?
Most likely to the consecrated field next to the monastery, or the graveyard by the infirmary church of St. Cosmas and Damian.
Hang on. That consecrated field is enormous. I'll be searching for weeks, and I can't even get in there.
Bettering.
Better to scout the infirmary church first.
God be with you, Henry. I hope you manage to find Bavor at last.
I saw that mural of Bavor you spoke of, and I think I noticed something slightly unusual.
Ah? Really? What was it?
That Bavor crest. In the mural, it's shown differently from your sketch. Seems to be the elevated version, as mentioned in the travel records, with the inner scutcheon. And on it is the Jerusalem cross. There's also an angel. And Bavor had himself depicted holding the relic. It looked to me like Bavor had the layout made very deliberately.
I must have missed that. Or perhaps I've simply forgotten. But you're right, it does sound rather deliberate.
Indeed. But I still don't know what to make of it.
Bavor clearly put a great deal of thought into his burial. That depiction isn't just a coincidence or some artist's fancy. It was Bavor's intention, and there's certainly a hidden meaning in it.
I'll ponder it on my way to the infirmary graveyard.
Does it mean that you're Batman and he's Alfred? I am Batman. Okay. Ma'am, can I go into your real quick, please? Listen here, Chad. You better sit your ass down and be respectful and don't be an asshole. Thank you. It's not that hard, brother. Hi, Louise. How are you doing? Gotta ask who would be so devout that would wear a chain. What? Silas? I'm like... Fashion. Fashion. Put it down on me. One time, please behave. They can't. I think it's impossible for YouTube chat to behave. Hi, Tiz. Hello. How are you doing? Oh. Just a coin to your treasure, no value plenty, no value plenty. Oh. You sounded like Batman. Thank you. Wait, what do I... Huh?
So this is where they put the altar Voitor and I painted.
Oh!
Beautiful work. I'm sure people won't forget the name Voitor anytime soon.
Interesting. Cool. Didn't really... I can't just rob monks here. Oh, maybe I just need to... Is this game really as good as people say it is? It depends on what you're expecting.
A bit neglected, but otherwise a nice place for one's final rest. I hope I find Bavor here, so I don't have to search the whole consecrated field. Going by the crest, this was someone noble, but not Bavor.
Thank you, Sledgehammer. How you doing?
Grave. Doesn't look like Bavor's. Who knows who lies here? Best not disturb them. Unmarked grave. Peace to your soul, whoever you are. Nobleman. He must have had luck, or a purse full of groschen to be buried within monastery walls. May the Lord Christ watch over your house, brave sir. Master Bavor, where are you hiding? What did I expect? I'd rather meet someone alive now. Boleslav's crest, at last. Let's hope its lord lies
Let's do
somewhere
some
nearby.
grave digging! Woo!
My back. And the rest. I hope this is it. The armor, the crest, the sword. It has to be him. The valiant knight Boleslav Bavor. May his soul rest in peace. Only no sign of the relic. But then again, the mural showed that in his scutcheon in his crest.
Dude, I don't want to do grave digging. I'm not taking the sword. No, I'm not. I'm not taking that stuff. Can't. I feel too bad for it. But what? Where? Huh? Oh, this is mission now continue. Oh, examine. I need to further examine it? Okay. I don't want to...
Let's see if I understood it right.
There we go. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Grab. Is there something to eat, something to drink? Makes you comfortable. I hope you enjoy the stream. How are you doing?
Praise be to thee, Almighty Lord, and praise be to thee, merciful Christ, who suffered on the cross for us. Thank you for remembering us sinners in this time of trial, and for letting me find this treasure.
Amen. Nice choice of last words. And I'll be taking that treasure.
Drop your weapons. There's been enough evil done here already.
There'd have been a lot less if you'd kept your nose out of it. Get him! Take the relic from him!
Fuck you,
By
whoreson.
God's will, die!
I'll rip your arm.
Hello? Can you calm the fuck down, please? That's enough now.
Show your stuff!
How even dare you?
Fuck you! What do you want?
How even dare you to attack me like that? Little bitch asses. Do you know what you're going to eat later? Not really, no.
I got word there was a fight here. What in the Virgin Mary's name happened?
They attacked me. I was only defending myself.
On monastery grounds. That's most serious. The abbot must be informed without delay. The brothers will escort you to him. I'll look around a bit more and join you soon. I also want to hear what you've got to say.
The brothers of the order taking to the abbot. Did I do something wrong?
I hate to interrupt your grace, but something's happened that urgently requires your attention.
Did you bring more news from Masters Albic and Zacharias? How fare our sick?
No, my lord. I've brought Henry here because we apprehended him in the infirmary graveyard. There was a fight. 3 men were killed, and the grave of the bearer of the arrow crest was looted.
Boleslav Bavor? I was just telling his grace about him. The relic. Was it there?
Yes. Bavor had it placed in the compartment in the sarcophagus lid. A fragment of Christ's cross. Just as Bavor's travel record said.
Incredible! The Lord is with us in this dark hour.
Such a treasure hidden away and waiting to be revealed in a time of need. Praised be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever. And praised be the Virgin Mary, our protector.
But now, back to what Ludolf said. Did 3 people truly lose their lives?
They attacked me. I only defended myself.
But who were they? Where did they come from?
Hi Seth, how are you doing? Jesus, take the wheel.
I've no idea. All I know is they were after Bavor's relic, and they were clearly prepared. Weapons, armor. Either they'd been tracking me, or someone told them about me.
I never told anyone. Not until just now, to his grace. And we were alone.
Ludolf, how is it that armed men managed to breach my monastery?
Please accept my apology.
Yeah,
Your Grace.
fuck you,
The
Ludolf.
grounds are vast and complex. and with our numbers we simply can't guard it all. I take full responsibility and will do everything in our power to ensure this doesn't happen again.
Thank you. I'm counting on you. First, the collapse in the church. Then, a foul sickness. A fire. More deaths. And now, armed raiders. It's becoming too much for our already dwindling order. Why is the Lord punishing us?
Punishing or testing? That relic, it's a sign, a promise of hope.
Perhaps, Crispin. Let's hope we interpret the Lord's intentions correctly.
Guys, I have
Henry,
a question.
on my behalf and on that of our brotherhood,
How much longer is the
thank you for
DLC?
recovering such a treasure for us. Let the disturbance of Sir Bavor's grave be forgiven, for you were guided by divine providence.
Thank you, Your Grace. I was glad to do it.
Ludolf, escort Henry to the infirmary. I'll keep the relic here and remain in prayer and contemplation.
As you command.
Credit where is due, you managed to recover the relic. Truly a knightly deed. May it bring us relief from this affliction. The Lord be with you, Henry.
Depends, but another 1 to 2 hours. Whoa, okay. But not longer? Because I'm right now questioning if I should finish it today. Dobe, what do you say? Shall I just finish it today? But no matter what we do, if we finish it today or not, I will be doing the outro for the YouTube video because we're already 1 hour and 17 minutes in. So, to everybody who's currently watching this on YouTube as a video, not as a live stream, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's part of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And if you would like to, we do see each other in the next part of it with probably, maybe, finishing the Monastery DLC Mystery Ecclesia. We will see. I don't know. Do take good care. Bye-bye!